Hi everyone, and welcome to this session titled Beyond Basics, Advanced PetScan Techniques for Identifying Gaps and Improving Wikipedia Articles. So for those who don't know me, I am Mohammad Hijjawi. I'm from Palestine, but currently I'm based in the UK. I'm working as an AI engineer and also an AI mentor. I have been active Wikipedian since 2012, and my main language is the Arabic Wikipedia. I have led multiple Wikipedia education programs in Palestine, like that was in the period between 2015 to 2020. And currently I'm supporting my colleagues in the Wikimedia movement to launch their own programs. And also I'm like supporting them on embedding the AI techniques on their programs so that we can enhance the quality. So for this session, we have three main goals, as you can see. First, we're going to explore how to use PetScan tool in order to identify underdeveloped topics, how to analyze multilingual content gaps, and how to support campaign planning and reporting. This session is not meant to be for beginners who already have like understanding of the basics of PetScan. This session was meant to be delivered to those who already have these skills, but we're gonna tackle the advanced aspects of this tool. So, like in short, what is PetScan? PetScan is a powerful Wikimedia query tool that allows users to extract lists of pages based on categories, templates, and so on. Like all of these things will be shown in practice just in a minute. And the most important part that we're gonna tackle today is the Wikidata properties. I believe those of you who already have the basic skills of PetScan, you already know how to filter the articles based on categories or based on certain templates. But today we're going to talk about the Wikidata properties as well. And this is the advanced aspect that we're going to tackle. These are the learning outcomes. You learn how to filter articles using categories and subcategories, how to include or exclude templates, how to use Wikidata filters, and this is a very important thing. And finally, how to combine filters using and, or, and not logic. Okay, great. Before I proceed, can I know who know PetScan? Amazing. Like on a scale from 1 to 10, like to what extent do you think you are familiar with all of its capabilities? 1, 2.
2.5.
Amazing.
I only use it for finding semantic articles.
Amazing, Arman. Now, when you use it, what kind of like capabilities do you use exactly? Just the categories one?
Yeah, just categories.
Yeah. Amazing. Do you use any of these tabs, batch properties, templates, Wikidata? Okay, great. This is the session is for you. Is exactly for you. We are gonna tackle the advanced usage of this tool in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna start with the basics. So please bear with me. After that, we're gonna move forward to the advanced skills. But just to ensure we are all on the same page, I'm gonna ask you guys for a category in which you want us to explore its articles. Since we are in Colombia, I'm gonna use Colombian category. Let's say, for example, Colombian writers, for example. Okay. Now, if I ask a question, how many articles do we have on the main category of Colombian writers? Well, the easiest way to know the answer is simply by using the PetScan, as you can see, and in the English Wikipedia. I'm talking about the English Wikipedia. You need to copy the title or the name of the category exactly as it is written in the English Wikipedia, exactly. And it is case sensitive as well. I believe it's not case sensitive anymore, but just imagine it is, or treat it as a case sensitive. So I'm copying the category from here and pasting it here in the categories pane. And this is in the English Wikipedia. So it is EN Wikipedia, and the depth is 0. Why? Because I'm considering the main article. I'm not the main category, sorry. I'm not going into the subcategories for now. So how many articles? Let's see. We have 22 articles, as you can see. Now, if I wanted if I asked you how many of these articles are human, how to know this? As you can see, we have some articles, like this is a list. It's not a human. This thing will be tackled in a minute in the advanced skills. Okay. Amazing. So as you can see in the main category, Colombian writers, on the English Wikipedia, we have 22 articles. Okay, now as you can see, this category, this main category, Colombian writers, it has subcategories, as you can see. We have Colombian writers by century, we have writers from Bogota, we have, and so on. We have subcategories. Now, the other question is, how many articles do we have in the first main category and the subsequent subcategory? I can increase the depth to 1. What does that mean? Take into consideration the first immediate subcategories. So I'm gonna do it now, and now we are having 239 articles, as you can see. Okay, now these subcategories, as you can see, they also have subcategories. So if now I'm going to increase the depth to 2. What does 2 mean? The subcategory of the subcategory of the main category. Great. Do it. We have 427 articles. Now, yes, go ahead.
Many times in my wiki, I see that people the same article in both categories.
Both the main category and subcategory.
Yeah, it will not be it will not be duplicated. It will not be duplicated. This is not an ideal case. Like the correct thing to do is just to add the subcategory. But in here there will be no duplication. Yeah. Amazing. Now, Bernardo, in Colombia, what language do you edit on Wikipedia?
Usually Spanish.
Spanish Wikipedia. Okay, now another question. How many of these articles, that 427 that are on the English Wikipedia, how many of them are not in the Spanish Wikipedia? Now, how to know the answer of this question? Simply, I will come to Wikidata here, as you can see. And here we have the site links, as you can see. Now here we has none of these site links. Now, English Wikipedia is EN Wiki, as you can see here. Spanish Wikipedia is ES, I believe. ES?
Yes, that's right.
ES Wiki. What does that mean? That means that I want the articles that are in the English Wikipedia under this category, under the 2 subcategories. Okay. Okay. What did I do just now? I want all the articles that are under this category, Colombian writers, depth 2, which means take the subcategories of the subcategories into consideration. On the English Wikipedia, I want to know how many of these articles are not in the Spanish Wikipedia. And this is a gap analysis, because I want to translate them. If I'm familiar with English and Spanish, I can translate these articles into the Spanish Wikipedia. Let's see. We're gonna, yes, indeed, but we're gonna tackle this in a minute. We're gonna tackle the intersection and union and so on. Don't worry. So Wikidata is ES Wiki. Let's do it. As you can see, we have 59 articles of these 59 of these articles are not on the Spanish Wikipedia. So, for example, if I went to this Colombian writer, why this? This is not a Colombian writer, Colombian journalist. It's on this. Yeah. Anyway, this one is not on the English Wikipedia, as you can see. It is not on the It's not on the languages here. Is this an Colombian name? Yeah. Great. Now, if I went to this one as well, it's not on the Spanish Wikipedia. I believe this is one as well. As you can see, it is not on any other Wikipedia other than English. So these articles can be used as source for translation. Yeah. Amazing. Great. I'm gonna delete this and let's get back to do it. Great. Now, I have another question. As you can see, we have the size of these articles in here. What I want to do now is I want to identify articles not to be translated but to be developed. And for identifying the articles that need to be developed, they should have like a very small size. So I can come to page categories in here and I can filter based on size. Give me the articles that are under this category to in depth, but they are smaller or equal, let's assume 6,000 bytes, which means they are very small. They need to be developed. As you can see, we have 210 articles. Their size is less than 6,000. So for example, if I open this one, it is very small. It can be developed. This is how can we identify the articles to be developed. Perfect. And here you have some other kinds of filters. For example, here we are filtering on the main space. I only want to find the articles that are on the main space, but sometimes you may use it to like find discussions in the, for example, in the user talk or on the Wikipedia talk, whatever. But mainly we use PetScan in the main space for the articles only. Amazing. And you can filter out the redirects and the disambiguation pages. So you can set this to be no. Either the redirects, the soft redirects, and the disambiguation pages.
What do they mean by those
Redirects,
redirects?
I will give you an example. Like in Arabic, we have really? It's working? How to write Fenerbahce?
But I don't know Arabic.
So we have this. Yeah. So as you can see, this is a redirect page. When I search on this one, it will redirect me immediately to this page. So this page that has this title is already in Wikipedia, but it will redirect me immediately to this one. This is a redirect
So
page.
you don't want any redirects.
Exactly. I'm filtering out the redirects because I don't want them to be like present there, because I might already have the article that I'm being redirected to. Great. And you can filter out the when the last edit is by bot and so on. Like so many capabilities in here in the page properties, either by size, links, whatever. Links is the internal links. So if you wanted to have like certain number of internal links, you can also filter in here. When you have an article with so many internal links, this is a sign of that it is a credible article. So many internal links inside it. So it might be worth looking at either in developing or translating. Let's try to set this to 10. So this one, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it has more than 10, indeed. Let's increase this to 50. Wow. This article here has more than like 50 internal links, as you can see. Either from categories, from the info box, from here as well. Yeah, indeed, it has more than 50, and so on. Great. Let's take another example. I want you to give me a category now. Think of anything.
Dog breeds.
What?
Dog breeds.
Let's just for the sake of let's take a category in the Spanish Wikipedia, just for the sake of like changing this from EN to ES. Like Any ideas about the Spanish category?
Try glaciares. Glaciers.
What is it in English?
Glaciers is the glaciers. Yeah, it's the ice on top of the mountains. We
Yeah.
have a project here on that glaciers.
It's okay. You can give it me in English.
GLA.
GLA.
No, in Spanish. Glaciares. GLACI.
GLACIA
R
R
E S.
E S.
Yeah, thank you.
Glass. Yaris. This one?
Yes.
Can this one? Yeah, we already have it in here. So as you can see, this is the Spanish Wikipedia. So it is es.wikipedia. I'm gonna copy the category into here, and we'll change this to es Wikipedia. And now I'm asking the tool to give me all the articles that are on this main category. So we have 17 articles, as you can see. If I increase the depth and consider the subcategories, I will have 29 articles. If I increased it again, by the way, if you increase the depth, you will get much far than the original topic. So be careful when you increase the depth. Try to not increase the depth more than 2. Because whenever you increase the depth, you are getting much far than the original category that you set. So when the depth is 2, we have 272 articles, as you can see, and you can filter them by page properties. So for example, if I want, we are already filtering them. We should have deleted this. No, we have 359 articles. We were filtering them. Yeah. So let's filter the one. I want the ones that are under 5,000 bytes, and now I'm having only 252. And I also can filter based on the language. So for example, do you want to translate this to English? Okay, let's assume that we're gonna translate this into English Wikipedia. So I want to identify the ones that are not on English. Simply, you can write here en wiki. And let's remove the size condition from here. And as you can see, we are having 68 articles on this main category that needs to be translated. And this is a good for a project. As you can see, this is gap analysis. Perfect. Now, all of this is just basic usage of PetScan. We're gonna tackle the Wikidata items and properties. This will be like much more exciting in a minute. Please, I just want drink water. Okay. By the way, if you came to the output here, you will have the opportunity to filter like based on size, to sort the outputs. As you can see, I want to sort them by size in a descending way. So as you can see, you have your 68 results sorted by size. This is the one that has the most size, so you can start with. And you have something much more powerful, which is, as you can see, I'm gonna start with, the formatting of it is page by, as you can see. And now you can do it. You will get a page file here for the articles, for the 68 articles. Now, the much more interesting thing is, as you can see, use this page file in, this is the most powerful tool, which is mass views. Now, what you can do now, as you can see, from 9th of May to 29th of May, they are sorted by views. So you can start with the one, as you can see, this one has been viewed 53 times per day in this period. So it is a hot topic that can be translated immediately. Great. And you can try with so many tools in here. Is it clear what we have done?
Yeah.
Simply, we wanted the format to be in a page file, and in the page file itself, we went to the massive views tool. Great. Now let's take something for the Turkish Wikipedia. Bashar, give us any category. Give me it in English. It's okay. I will find its Turkish equivalent. Category? What? Ottoman. Ottoman what? Buildings. Okay, so this is, we have Ottoman architecture. So this is the English category. I'm gonna, oh my God, it's not in, it's not in, okay. Let's try this one. This one, buildings and structures of the Ottoman Empire. I'm going to the Turkish equivalent, as you can see. So this is the Turkish category. And I'm gonna use it here. Let's try to remove everything. So we don't have anything in here. Okay, so this is the Osmanli. How to read this? Yeah, this is the the Ottoman buildings on the Turkish Wikipedia. So this needs to be set to TR. How many articles do I have in this main category? I have, oh, sorry, I should have changed this from page file to HTML. Oh, we lost it. We have 14 articles in the Turkish Wikipedia about this category. If I increase the depth to 1, we will have 209 articles, which is good. And when I increase the depth to 1, this means that I'm telling the tool to consider the articles in the subcategories. If I increase this to 2, we're gonna have 445 articles. Now let's assume that you are running a competition or a project or whatever. You want the editors to translate the articles that are not on the English Wikipedia. So you can simply identify them by coming here and, oh, they are already identified. We forgot to remove this filter. So these articles in here, they are about Ottoman buildings. They are in the Turkish Wikipedia, but they are not present in the English Wikipedia. So this is a gap analysis, what you did, and these articles can be given to the editors and they can be asked to translate them to the English one. This is one of them, as you can see. Interesting. It has sources, it has everything, so it's ready to be like translated. It has everything. Great. Now, if you want to identify the most important one based on the views, simply you can come, as we said, to the output. Where should I go? Page file, then do it. After that,
click on the drop down, one of these two, down to mass view.
amazing, amazing. Okay, that's very nice, Bokola. Okay. Now I want to identify the one that has been read the most in the previous 2 years, not just in this period. How? In the previous 2 years, not just from, exactly. So, but before you do it, please copy the page file. It is 77430. So then you can use custom range. Let's assume it's last year. You can set the range as you want. 77430. Submit. And these are the most read articles in the list in 1 year, from the 1st of January 2024 to the end of December 2024. And this is the most read one. So this one needs to be translated urgently. Yeah, it is in the Turkish Wikipedia, but it's not in English. It is in Arabic. It is in it's where?
In Hungary.
Yeah, but it is Ottoman building. Yeah, as you can see, it's Osmanli. What does this word mean? Castles. Yeah. As you can see, this one needs to be translated urgently. It is gaining more than 100 views per day, which is very good. Perfect. Can I just ask if everything is clear so far? Yeah, perfect. If you like, you can try on your own laptops, but I can see that no one has a laptop.
Yeah, so my question is,
Yes.
if I want to export this as an output,
Yeah.
how do I export without the page ID, the size, and the last string? Like, I just want to export with the article,
Yeah.
key data item, and maybe it has an
That's amazing question. Now I will show you what I'm doing right now. So let's assume you wanna. This is a perfect question. You want to export these results and put them in a sheet so that other editors can see. Simply, you can do this. I will use Google Sheets for now, but because they are free. Oh my God, what is this language? Okay. So I'll be using Google Sheets now. Simply, these are the results. What I do is I simply copy them like this. I don't export them as Excel file or CSV. I just copy them and I get rid of anything that I don't want. So as you can see, you can delete these columns. Simply, you will have the title and the size. Now, by doing so, you will not lose the internal hyperlink, as you can see. Now, if you exported them as a CSV in other languages like Arabic, you might face some issues. Let me show you how. And even Turkish one, and the Armenian language. So if I come here to AR Wikipedia, let's say anything like Riyadiyat. Riyadiyat in Arabic means mathematics in English. So as you can see, when I export this as a CSV, it will be saved as an Excel file, but now I'm having a problem, which is an encoding problem, as you can see. The Arabic is not written clearly. And this is happening with so many languages. Like I believe the Turkish one is one of them and the Armenian one. So you don't have to extract them as a CSV, just copy them in the same way I copied them. By the way, this can be solved easily, either with a certain code or simply, as you can see, by opening the file on Google Sheets other than Excel. So I can upload the file that I just downloaded. The encoding problem will be immediately solved. And by the way, when Liana, when I use the EduWiki tool, the dashboard, the EduWiki dashboard, when I download the Arabic statistics, I'm having the encoding issue if I open them in Excel. So the simplest solution is simply opening the CSV file that is being downloaded on Google Sheets. The problem will be solved. This is the simplest solution. Now I'm having original Arabic without any issue. But look what happened when I downloaded in CSV. And unfortunately, as I said, this is with all Wikimedia tools. Perfect. And Bukola, you can get rid simply. You can just delete them. You don't need the page ID. Delete it. The namespace, delete it. The number, delete it. This one also, delete it. This is the size.
Okay, what if I want to move it to Mecca and not just have it on
This is a very perfect question. Simply, you can use what is called Excel to Wiki tool. As you can see, we have an amazing tool. It is Excel to Wiki. Simply, you can copy this. Let's assume that this is your final table,
Yes.
just an assumption. Simply, you can copy it and paste it in here. And this is a tool
how
hosted.
did you get here? Can you see it?
Yeah, I use it a lot. So I use this tool a lot. So it is saved on my browser, but it is Excel, as you can see, Excel to Wiki. Okay, it is Excel to Wiki tool. It is being hosted on Wikimedia, so you can simply paste your like table in here and then convert it. I want it to be sortable, for example, convert it and then copy it, and you can save it. I'm gonna go to the Arabic Wikipedia now. Arabic Wiki. Okay. I'm gonna log in on my account. And as you can see, I'm gonna go to my playground. So simply you can copy what you have got in here. It's already copied. And I will paste it in here. So as you can see, I'm gonna preview this. I already have it as a table. And this table can be like given to the editors. Now, there is another thing that you can do in here, which is adding the hyperlink, adding the internal blue link. I think this can be done as well. So let's assume, okay. So what you can do, sorry, is simply, I gave this in one of my previous presentations to the Arabic Wikipedians. So it's in one of my slides. Just give me a minute until I find it. It's on PetScan with the Wikimedians of Libya. So it needs to be on this formatting. If you want to include the internal link, if you want the hyperlink to be there.
Is there any way we can automate it?
There is a way to automate it, and I'm working on a tool that can automate all of this. By the way, there is another tool that was prepared by one of the Arabic Wikipedia community. It is an amazing tool. Once you extract the list using PetScan, you can give it the page file, and it will automatically update the list on your Wikipedia page based on the page file that you extracted. So you don't have to update it from time to time. And it's working, I believe, on.
Does it work on English? Yeah.
I believe so, yes, because he developed it for all languages, but I honestly forgot the name of that tool, but it is amazing. It is amazing. It was developed by one of our Yemeni friends. His name is Ibrahim Qasim, an administrator at the Arabic Wikipedia. So simply you can just give it the page file, and it will automatically get into the Wikipedia page in which you pasted the list, will automatically update it. Yeah, you don't have to update it manually. Amazing. So this one, you can use this function, concat, and you need to follow this formatting. So as you can see, we are having this for Espanol. You can just use ES. Getting back into here. Sorry. This is the title of the article. Again, after the title, I will have this. This is basic Excel skills. After that, you will have the title of the article again, and you need to close it with these brackets. So simply like this. Oh, this is not concat. This is concatenate, I believe. Yeah, concatenate. So as you can see, you need to write it in this formatting.
Yeah.
Now, if you took both of these, sorry, if you took both of these, let's say here name of article, and paste it here on Excel to Wiki,
Wow.
convert, and then you can get back to your, this is just a playground. You can, as you can see, it already has the internal link, but we are having extra. I don't know why we are having this extra, but as you can see, I added the internal link simply by following this structure in here. This this is the problem. This is the problem. I don't need this. I don't need this. Is it okay that we are having extra bracket? Okay, this is what should have been done. I'm removing this extra bracket. That's what I'm doing. So as you can see, I'm having the title name and the title size, and it is already hyperlinked. So by clicking on here, the editor or the student or whatever campaign you are doing, they will be able to enter the article. Because if you are doing it only by the name, it is not feasible. Yeah. Perfect. So this is the tool I used. We used 3 tools so far. We used PetScan, we used Mass Views, and we used Excel to Wiki. As you can see, by combining these tools, you are able to create amazing tables for your students or editors. Great. Now, we asked a very important question at the beginning. Going back to the, I will start this again. Going back to the beginning of our session, we looked for Colombian writers. So as you can see, at the beginning of our session, we looked for the Colombian writers that are in the main category, and the result showed us that we have 22 writers. Now, my question was how to identify the human related articles. I don't want the lists. I don't want anything that talks about the history or anything. I just want humans. How to do this? Indeed, Wikidata. Now, how to use Wikidata? Exactly. Yes. Yes. In Wikidata, I'm gonna filter by properties. Exactly. I'm gonna use this one. That's amazing. So this is one of the writers. I want to go to its Wikidata item. As you can see, it is an instance of a human. Okay, so the human here is Q5. So simply, I'm gonna tell the tool here to filter the ones that have this property, which is Q5, i.e. human. So when I do this, as you can see, oh, this one is still there. I think it has the property of a human then. Yeah, it has the property of a human. Now let's okay, writers from Colombia. Okay, amazing. No worries. We can do another type of filtration. So as you can see, this one, the description here is Colombian. So I can filter by the words that are in the description of these people. So I want anything that starts with the word Colombian or anything that has the word Colombian. I believe the list will still be there because it's about Colombian writers. It has the word of Colombian. Okay. So as you can see, Colombian, this one, I want to filter here by labels. This is what? This is a description. This is an English description, as you can see. So here, I don't want a label. I want a description. It should has any of these words. And as you can see, anyone is familiar with SQL programming language, SQL? Anyone is programmer here? SQL. Okay, it is one of the most prominent programming languages to like filtering the databases. So in here, as you can see, they are telling me to follow the structure of SQL. Now in SQL, what do we do? Just let me like give you a quick brief about SQL. In SQL, if I'm looking for a description that has a certain word and only the certain word, I write the word itself like this. What does that mean? This means that I want the items that has only this word in their description, nothing else. Okay, now this expression here means, this expression here means that I want the items that have a description, English description, starts with Colombian. It must start with Colombian, nothing before. but it can has anything after. Okay. Now, in here, what does that mean? Based on what we have learned so far, what does that mean? Yes, exactly. But we must have this word in between. Exactly. Okay, so here I'm gonna write this one. What I'm telling the tool here, I want anything before, anything after, but in its English description, as you can see, English description, it must have a word Colombian. I believe we were gonna have 22. We are having 18 right now, as you can see. So this is a Colombian poet, Colombian lawyer. As you can see, anything is before and anything is after. Colombian environmentalist, as you can see. And this is advanced filtering based on the description, as you can see, and the properties of Wikidata. So now you are able to filter by size, you are able to filter by views, you are able to filter by the description of Wikidata and the properties of Wikidata. And this is very advanced filtration and like techniques that can help you like choosing the most related articles to the campaign that you are targeting. Any questions so far? Is everything clear?
So if you should export this, how would it look like?
You want to export them like what? Like
I
CSV?
want to export as an output.
Yeah. You can export it as a CSV. Let's see how it will look like. I believe it will look like the normal ones, as you can see. The title is being given as a Wikidata item. So what you can do in here, you can simply just copy paste them on the Excel sheet, as you can see. Now, these things can be removed automatically. How? Simply, I think you can come to, I can do this in Excel, but let us see if I can do this in here. Data cleanup, cleanup suggestions. Okay, let's do it in Excel then. So in Excel, you can do this. If you want to get rid of these, you can do this. I'm gonna adopt the normal one. So as you can see, I don't want anything after this. So you can come to data and text to columns, fixed width or delimited, other, this one, and you can finish. As you can see, they are gone. And you have only...
Very fast.
Yeah. It's just a matter of mixing skills from Excel, Google Sheets, PetScan, massive views, Excel to Wiki, and so on. just very few number of tools. Yeah. So this is one of the things that can be done. And as you can see, now you have everything and you have filtered them based on the filtration that you wanted. Any other question? Are we successfully have we successfully like explored this usage objectives? Okay. Anything? Any question? Okay. Just one last thing to cover, which is the templates and links. يا أسامة، إيش هو تحتاج إلى مصدر بالعربية؟ إيش بنسميه القالب؟ قالب بحاجة لمصدر.
أو بحاجة لمصدر، بس ناسي أنا وين بالضبط. كيف أكتب على بيت كاحل؟
هيا. No, citation needed. Citation needed. So I was asking him, what is the direct translation?
We understand that.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do now is I want to identify articles that have certain templates in Wikipedia, and this is good for what? For maintenance campaigns. Some citation needed. I don't know the English translation, sorry, but like in Arabic, it needs wiki formatting. We have so many maintenance templates, either in the Arabic Wikipedia, English Wikipedia, Spanish Wikipedia, whatever. So I'm gonna use PetScan now again to filter the articles that are on. Can you give me a good category? Let's say law. How many articles in English Wikipedia do we have about law? The main category has, oh my God, only 10 articles. Are we filtering? Yeah, it has only 10 articles indeed. Okay, let's check the first subcategory. It has 1,470 articles. That's good. Okay, now I want to filter the ones that need some citations. So simply I can come to the templates and links, and I will ask it has like any of these templates. One of these templates is citation needed. Do it. So we have 227 articles out of the 1,400 articles that we just found. They need citations. They have this label on them, this template on them. Now, if you want to translate articles from certain language to another, you need to filter out the ones that need citations, the ones that have some problems. Okay, this is very important because what I see, volunteers started translating without checking. Volunteers start translating without checking the quality of the article because most of them are newbies. They don't know what do these templates mean. So please make sure to filter them out when giving the articles to the newbies. That's one of the most important skill that I wanted to highlight. We have some other things like other sources. You can filter certain. You can filter in certain predefined lists. We can tackle this in another session. But what I wanted to show today is the Wikidata filtration technique. And in here, you can filter based on the label, not just on the description. You can filter in the label. For example, oh my God, the label here, it's a human, as you can see. We can filter in the label here. So we were able to filter on the label itself and identify the ones that are already human only, as you can see. So you are filter on the label. You are able to filter on the alias. This is the alias in here. And you are able to filter in the description as well. And follow the sequel way of filtering. This means that you want only this word. This means starting with this word. And this means this word must be in the middle. And be aware of the capitalization and small letters because it is case sensitive. That's it. I'm happy to get questions. Anything? Okay, guys, thank you so much for attending. And as usual, if you need anything, please feel free to reach out to me. This is my contact information. Thank you so much.